would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats. Squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will get the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
You know, I really like this QB running the ball because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. He was angling for that pylon, and defense stopped him short on 4th and goal. The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Quarterback making checks. They'll run the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bearcats are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. Oh, out of space. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. And the Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Cutler. Gets it out fast. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. Oh, what a move to get open. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Callaway. Heading to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point puts them up 7-2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
A missed opportunity on that errant pass.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Going deep. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you know they're going to go for it again on 4th down. At least you think they are, because early in this game, we've already seen them try to go for it on a couple 4th downs. They didn't get any of those. They got to find a way to stay on the field here. They've got to get their best playmaker on offense, the football.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Give to the running back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
With the catch, it's Harris. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Quickly out to the tight end. The Bearcats pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. They just keep firing. Quickly complete. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Porter. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air on 2nd down. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Prime. Works his way to the 8 after gaining 5.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Cutler. Keeps it going. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. That pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense tries to go RPO, but that time the quarterback and his intended target just couldn't hook up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking left. He makes a catch. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. To throw, it's Cutler. He'll throw it. That's reeled in, it's Johnson. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Offense in a split backfield. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Here's a heat. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Hey, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Looking for a gap. It's Callaway. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Rides to back and leaves it. into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Watson. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun down, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Got his man on the right. He's loose. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
The Bearcats want to move quickly. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats! After the touchdown, if they can get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
10, Sam Houston, 8.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got the quick completion. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He'll pull it on the read. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Cutler. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's no...
spaces. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
He's looking to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. One final play before the end of the quarter. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Calls his own number. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they regain the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
On the move and looking deep. He's got it down the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Dropping back, it's Kotler. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Got the back over the middle. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Cutler. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And it's just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. After 45 on its way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
On the play. And 1st down for the offense.
Going up top again. Finds his big tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down 1 score. Time winding down. What is better than this? And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll try to take it back. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality.